So loyalty is all about creating strong connections with consumers and increasing the customer lifetime value. And if we look into the value of data and the recent development, we have seen that Apple was leading the way with iOS 14, giving more powers to consumer and giving the powers back to consumers about their data and really giving them the opportunity to decide with whom they want to share their data. So this is a factor that is really influencing a lot the way we do marketing today, because 61% of consumers will only share their data if necessary. So brands really need to rethink their targeting, their personalization, and the way they engage with consumers and the way they understand consumers. And if they don't offer benefit to consumers, we need to consider that more and more consumers will opt out and not share their data anymore. So we don't have all of the insights that we had before in order to improve our tracking. So one thing that this has as a result is a shift from recruitment to retention. So this is very important for us, and we focus a lot on retention because we have had a very, very strong acceleration in consumers engaging with the brands and starting to shop the brand for the first time online. So we had a very strong increase in our database, and I'm sure that many other companies and brands had the same phenomenon as well, because consumers started purchasing online for the first time and signed up for the database. And so now it's really about making sure that you have this treasure of data and you have all of these insights, but also making sure that you have a repurchase there and that you really start bringing these consumers into a loyalty loop. So shifting from media sampling and sign up to recruit new consumers to CRM triggers, personalized offers, and loyalty measures in order to increase their lifetime value. And if we look into the quote of Nicolas Hieronymus, who's the CEO of L'Oréal, who said, in the future, 1% more retention will be as valuable as 1% of market share increase. It shows A, that it's present at top management level, and B, that it's very, very important for him and that he really sees this as a key business driver for the future. And this is why we all focus so much on that and really try to understand what we can do in order to increase the customer lifetime value, how we can loyalize and how we can build offers that will make consumers more loyal to the brand. And in the end, that will make them convert more over a longer period of time as well. So it's shifting from maybe a date to more of a long-term relationship with a consumer, really making sure that you have this relationship and that you understand the consumers and that you are there in different phases of the lives and the years of the consumers to come. One thing that is an interesting approach in order to loyalize and in order to generate data is increasing services. So one thing that we have done during COVID for Kerastase, which is a luxury hair care brand that has a very, very broad portfolio of specific products, is that we have seen that usually the products have been prescribed, if you want, so by hairdressers that really recommended the routines, the product based on the hair needs of the consumers. And this, of course, was not possible anymore during the lockdowns and COVID. So we really wanted to give consumers the same experience, the same expertise that our hairdressers were giving them by offering an online tool. So we have launched an online diagnosis that you can see on the left-hand side with a very easy questionnaire where you had only to answer a few questions. And we did that based on the insights of our hairdressers and accelerated by artificial intelligence, so that consumers will get the personalized routines, the recommended products. And this was something where we see that consumers were very willing to give their data, and they really were sharing their data without hesitation because they had some value back for it. So we see that on the one hand, we increased our average order value because we recommended products that they might have not considered before, increased our conversion rate, and had an incredible increase in database sign up by 13%. That really helped us to learn more about consumers and also to generate these insights for product development, also for product placement and for deciding which products we bundle with each other, and how we can have our offers there. So it really shows the interest of consumers, that it works also in terms of business, and it really increases the engagement that